Well, hello. Welcome or welcome back to another episode of Joy and Intention, the podcast. I'm your host, Joy, so lovely to have you guys here. Welcome or welcome back to the podcast. If you're new here, well, hello. Here we talk all kinds of things, all kinds of random things, but this is just a really safe space on the internet, I would say. Where I just literally give you brain dumps every Sunday. So I mean, if you like it, I'm so happy for you to stick around. If you don't, well, I don't know. Maybe you could refer me to a friend or something. I don't know, but yeah, anyways, just jokes. So yeah, just a quick reminder before we get into today's episode. To support the show, you can give a rate or review or both on whatever platform you're using to listen to the podcast. You can send the show or share it with a friend. I know all of the rates and reviews that do go on YouTube and Apple Podcasts really do help the show a lot to get it out there. So just in case you guys want to help support me and the show and get this out there to more people, you can do that if that suits you. That would be greatly appreciated. All of the links to all of my social medias and all of the links to listen to the show will always be in the show notes. So be sure to check down there. And yeah, so let's get straight into the episode. So today's episode will be very much to be honest, I don't even know what today's episode is going to be called. I don't know what it's even going to be on. I just wanted to yap. And I love to yap, you guys. I love to yap. And I think you guys at this point know that I love to yap. So let's do it. I mean, maybe you're on a little hot girl walk and you didn't even want to listen to anything serious. You just wanted to listen to someone yap. Well, I am here today to yap to you guys. Obviously, I think we've all got so much going on. I mean, the transition from summer to fall. Why am I sounding American for? Fall, who am I? But the transition from summer to autumn, for most, it's not easy. And seasonal depression kicks in. And she's not cute. I'ma say it straight to you. She's not. Because it's like, I'm always so conflicted. Because, right, I'm a summer baby. My birthday is in July. So, I love summer, right? But I don't know. I've just not been able to romanticize it or get that summer vibe this year because, hello, it was raining and windy all summer. So I was like, okay then, okay. But yeah, I feel like change is always quite hard. It is. It's never that easy. I mean, for some people can ease into it quite well. Some people can find a way to slide into it, and some people can't. I think, and the thing is with me, I don't know if I'm not bad at self-awareness, but I don't know what it is. If someone asks me, are you good at handling rejection? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I just generally don't know. If someone asks me right now, how good are you with handling change? I don't know what to tell you because I generally don't know. And I don't know what it is. I really don't know. Someone asks you like, oh, what's your favorite food? Oh, all these kind of questions. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that just means I need to spend a bit more time with myself. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I've been developing a bit of a phone addiction, a bit of a cheeky phone addiction, and it's not good at all. And if you have been developing a phone addiction too, I'm here to tell you, babe, shut that down. Shut that down right now, okay? Be disciplined to shut that down. I'm having to do that right now. Like, especially because there was a whole point where I literally deleted TikTok just so that I could, just so I could have some sanity and some peace of mind and just not always be scrolling. Because I remember I saw this thing. There was this video of this guy and he was saying, our brains are so fried. Like, we literally have microwave wide brains, because when you think about it, you decide in like 2 seconds if you want to watch a video or not, and you scroll, and you just scroll, and you scroll, and you scroll, and you scroll, and then it's just like loads of 30-second videos, and now we don't even have the attention span to sit there and listen to a lecture, or sit there and even watch a 10-minute YouTube video. Guys, this is serious. This is serious. Like, this is your sign. If you've been feeling the need to delete TikTok, do it. Okay. I'm actually debating doing that now again. I really am. Because I can't lie, it's like I don't want my phone to be in control of me, and I don't want it to be in control of my life. I really don't. And I think I need to take that power back, So if you're taking it, and especially phone addictions can keep you from doing so much of your life. Like, especially like if you're just always on your phone, you could be doing so much more with your life. And especially you're putting so much of, imagine you've got a whole life around you that you could be living, but you've invested yourself into a screen. Wait, you know what? I don't know how to exactly demonstrate the picture that I'm seeing right now, but I'm just envisioning, like, imagine yourself right now. You're sitting there, right? And there's a whole life around you. There's so many opportunities around you for you to explore and for you to unlock and for you to visit and to get to know. And there's so many, there's such a life waiting for you. But all of that potential that's around you, you've taken that and you've put that into a screen. Guys, I'm preaching to myself here. I'm honestly preaching to myself. Don't think I'm just coming for you guys, because I'm coming for myself too. Like, I don't know how we got here. Like, and I don't know what the psychology behind our phones are about being so addicting, but it's just like that fight or flight instinct. I don't know what it is about it, but it's so addicting. And I'm really trying to let go of it, and I really am. But yeah, that was just something that's really been on my mind. I've been sitting there and I've been thinking, wow, Joy, we've started to develop a phone addiction. It's not good. It's not cute. We need to get rid of it. And also because the thing is, it's so normalized. Like, most people realistically do have phone addictions, and most of us are just in denial about it. Like, most of us, half the people you'll ask, do you have a phone addiction? That's how you know. But then if you told them, okay, so if you didn't have a phone for like about 5 months, what would you do? And you just only had like a Nokia, they probably panic. That's how you know, yeah, you do have a phone addiction, but you're probably just in denial about it. And you know what? That's okay. It's something we can always work through, and we can work past. And the best thing about it is that when you do let go of your phone addiction, there's always something better on the other side. I'm gonna tell it to someone right now. There's always light at the end of a tunnel, because the thing is, to get to the good stuff, you always have to put discipline. That bit is never cute, And let me also put this into a school context. If you're a student and you don't want to do your schoolwork, okay. Listen to me right now, because I've been having to learn this, okay? You don't want to sit there and study for an hour. And you don't want to put in the discipline and sit there and study for an hour. Realistically, it doesn't hurt you that much. It doesn't hurt you that much. And I keep having to tell myself this. Realistically, it doesn't hurt you that much. And these few hours of discipline that you put in, you don't know how they could change the trajectory of your life. All that passion that you have, whatever it is, that goal that you have to put the discipline in to work it out. I remember I was watching this video, and I'll have to see if I can remember what they were saying. I don't remember if it was a man or a woman that was saying it, but they were saying, athletes train up to 10 years of their life to get about 10 minutes on the whole world stage to be able to prove that what they've been working for their whole life is worth it, to be able to win that medal or get that goal or achieve that goal or get that success. 10 years of hard work and discipline, not motivation, but discipline and consistency has been put in so they can experience 10 minutes of that success, and they can experience 10 minutes of reaping what they sowed. And too many of us want to spend 10 minutes on getting the product of 10 years of hard work. I'm gonna say that again. So many of us want, oh wow, I remember I felt attacked after I heard that. I didn't even feel attacked, I felt convicted. I said, you know what, I'm gonna put my hand up. That's me. And I think that so many of us want to go the easy way. Some of us don't want to go the hard route. We don't want to actually put in the work and have to build those connections and have to do that research and have to put that work in and put in those extra hours and do that extra reading, listen to those podcasts, attend those seminars and webinars or whatever. We don't want to put in that work, but we want to experience 10 years worth of hard work to get those 10 minutes of absolute success and euphoria. Why do we do this to ourselves? I don't know why. That's just something that's really been on my mind. I want you guys to think about that. I just want that to sink in with you right now. Also, if you're a student as well, I'm going to tell you right now, back to school season, it's not been easy. I'm going to put my hand up and I'll say it's not been easy, and it's not going to be easy. It's not meant to be easy, You've got to stay strong when things get tough. And, think about it, like, you think you're not smart enough to achieve your goals, whatever it is, to be a doctor, to be a lawyer, to be an engineer, to go into the music industry, to go into sound production, to go into architecture, to go into the performing arts, to go in what you think you don't have the potential to. You think you're not smart enough to do that. You think you're not capable enough to do that and achieve your goals. I'm going to tell you right now, work hard and just see what you can do. Yeah, you may have not been privileged like those other people you keep comparing yourself to. Or maybe you may have not had those same opportunities. Or maybe you may not have the same mental and brain wiring as those other people do. But what have you been given? The fact that you're already able to have those goals and to have those dreams, that's a sign. That was put in you for a reason. You just need to start putting in the work. And also, once you fix that mentality, that's half of it done. And that's also a trick for exams, I'm going to tell you that. Once you put that, literally, mentality is half the work done. In the Bible it says, he who thinketh, he shall becometh. Don't direct quote me on that, but I think that's not the vague. That's basically the gist of what, sorry, I'm so sorry. That's the gist of what that verse says. If you think you can, and so you can. If you think you can't, you can't. And obviously, you're going to have moments of doubt, but how are you gonna allow your mental conversation to go? Okay, sometimes I get knocked down. I'm like, I don't think I can do this right now. And am I gonna sit there and I'm gonna stay there and just wallow in it and just completely like, yeah, I can't do this right now. I'm just gonna beat myself up over and over again? Or am I gonna be like, okay, yeah, I'm not feeling the best right now. I'm not really feeling motivated. I'm not really feeling like I can do this. I think I'm just so overwhelmed right now. I don't know how I'm supposed to manage everything right now. But I've come this far and I have this dream for a reason. And look at, I'm able to do this. Why am I not able to do this? Ask yourself, really, why you're not able to do it. There's people who have literally come from living in literal slums and now they're literally making like 6-figure salaries. Why can't you? Because if you have your mind, that's all you need. And your mind is such a powerful place. And once you realize that your mind is such a powerful place, I'm telling you, my friend, you will go places. Once you realize that the potential that you have within you is powerful and it will take you places, I'm telling you right now, you will you will start making changes. You will start walking into rooms like you actually have like you belong there, like that's where you're meant to be, you know. And it's not this kind of arrogant confidence. No, that's not what I mean. That's not what we stand for around here. It's you knowing in yourself that if you put in the hard work and you have doors open to you and you walk through those doors that God has allowed you to walk through, you will step through those doors. You'll pick yourself up and you'll put one foot in front of the other and you'll walk that door. And you will not walk with your back laid low and your shoulders. No, no, no. You will walk there with your head up, your shoulders back, and your head held high, because you know that God Almighty is by your side. He's beside you, He's in front of you, and He's behind you. And He's ordained your steps. He is the lamp upon your feet, and He has opened this door, and the door that He opens no man can close. So you can do this, and you can do this if you decide that you can. He's already decided that you can, so why don't you? Why don't you? And especially when it comes to procrastination, we procrastinate because subconsciously we think you already think you're bound to fail, so you're just like, what's the point then? I mean, think about it. You have to sit there and think, why instead of doing my schoolwork, why am I sitting here just scrolling on my phone and just saying, I'm going to do it. I think you don't actually want to put in the work to do that schoolwork or to do that work. When literally that work is what is going to give you the life that you always wanted to live. That's going to give you the success you've always wanted to achieve. That's going to give you the qualifications or whatever it is, whether it's that degree apprenticeship or going to that internship or going to that new interview or going to that business networking, whatever it is, it doesn't even have to be work or school related, whatever it is. Why is it that you're so reluctant to do it? Why are you procrastinating? Sit there and ask yourself. I've had to do that because I procrastinate really badly, and I've been having to ask myself, why do I procrastinate? What is it? There's always a root. There is always a root, and you have to find it and you have to cut it off. You have to get those scissors and snip it right off, because you don't want to be sitting there in 10 years from now absolutely sitting there in regret. You know, you don't want to be sitting there absolutely regretting that you didn't do this, you didn't do that. You know, you don't want to be sitting there and thinking, but what if I just did this? What would have happened if I took that leap of faith? What would have happened if I decided to do that? What would have happened? That's a feeling that I never want anyone to experience. And I don't think you ever want yourself to experience that either, because the pain of discipline is never going to be as painful as the pain of regret. So I'm going to tell you that right now. So whatever it is with your goals, keep going. That's what I'm going to call today's episode. It's going to be something about goals. Oh, wow. This has been a beautiful rant, you guys. This has been a beautiful brain dump. Oh, can I be real with you guys? I think when I first started this podcast, I put so much pressure on myself to be like this person who kind of just gave advice all the time and just seemed to have it all together. And I'm really not. I don't have it all together. I don't know everything. I'm still learning. I'm making mistakes and I'm learning from them. And I'm basically documenting my journey of making those mistakes and learning from them. And I'm putting them out there so other people can learn from the mistakes that I've made. And that's literally what this podcast is. And I don't know. I think with time, I've just eventually learned that I can just be honest. Like, no, I don't know how to explain, you guys. Like, I feel a lot like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders, and I feel a lot more free because I feel like I don't have to come on here every single week with loads of heavy advice and, you know, do this and do that and don't do this and don't do that, because I feel like, especially like even for most of us, we tend to put so much pressure on ourselves and we don't give ourselves the self-compassion that we need. in whatever season of life we're going through, especially if you're going through a period of change right now, or when you do go through periods of change, and as I said in the last episode, we're all experiencing life for the first time. We're all experiencing it for the first time. When you're doing something for the first time, you've got to improve. You know what I mean? There's gonna be mistakes and there's gonna be mess ups and you're gonna fall over. But you've got to pick yourself up. You've got to keep picking yourself up and keep choosing to improve and keep getting better. And that's what I'm doing. And that's what I'm trying to share with you guys. And I just really, really want you guys to take that as well and really resonate that with you, because it's so freeing. Like, I don't know how to explain how freeing it truly is. And, I feel like I was so obsessed with the podcast really growing and becoming big. I don't even really care about that anymore. As long as one person hears hears my episodes and they get inspired and they get, it's the impact. If one person tells me, I listened to that podcast, I listened to you speak, and that really spoke to me and that really inspired me, and I feel seen and heard, being the change that you want to see in the world. Oh, guys, it's so powerful. It is so powerful. Like, I'm such a big advocate for kindness, like, because there are so many people you don't even know. People will have a story that you don't even know. And you will see them acting in a certain way. You will see they're a certain way. You'll see they carry themselves in a certain way. And people just look at them and just, why are they like this? Why are they like this? Or maybe the people that you won't even know. The people that you wouldn't even guess. But everyone has a story. Everyone, you have a story and I do, and maybe there are parts of your story that maybe no one will ever know, and maybe no one ever needs to, because that's between you and God. You know what I mean? But that's the beautiful thing, because once you realize you came out of that, you can be that light in someone else's life too. You can be an impact in someone else's life too. You may not have much, but you can be an impact. And that's so beautiful. I don't know. I think it just makes life so much more beautiful, because especially for so many of us, life can be so lonely. It can, and it can be so daunting. And for so many of us, life is it's something that we dread going through. And there's so many people who just don't even want to be through it anymore. But I want to tell you, you have a purpose on this earth, right? And you belong here. And God has placed you here for a reason. And even though things may get tough, you're strong and you're stronger than you think. And just because you can't see the light at the end of a tunnel doesn't mean it's not there. Okay? So you keep your head up, okay? I'm speaking to you right now. Keep your head up and keep going. And you be the light. Even if you can't be in someone else's life, you just start with your own life, okay? And you start working on yourself. And you start be kind with yourself. Learn self-compassion. And you keep going. Because I know that you can do it. God knows that you can. So it's about time that you started believing in yourself, okay? So, yeah. I just really want to leave that with you guys today. So, yeah. I'm really advocating for all of you guys. I'm really, really rooting for all of you guys. And, I'm always here. Please let me know. Chat with me, Maybe if you want to do anonymous things, I'll see if I can set something up like that at some point. But yeah, leave me comments in the box below. If you're listening on Spotify, be sure to give a rate and a review to really help the show and help it get out there a bit more, and or like and subscribe or whatever. And I really do hope that you do take what I've said and you do apply that into your life and you share that with someone else. And if you don't, I hope that you do share this podcast with someone else, because this is a journey that we're all taking together. And I love taking this journey with you guys. It's not easy. Life is not easy. But it doesn't have to be lonely. It doesn't have to be. So yeah, keep spreading kindness, guys. Be the change that you want to see in the world. And yeah, thank you so much for listening, everyone. And until next time, let's keep aspiring to living a life of more joy with intention. So yeah. So yeah, I will just let you know that, with God by your side, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And that when He opens the door, no man can close it. So you keep your head up high, you keep going. Yeah, okay. I'm going to talk to you guys soon next week. Okay. Bye bye, guys. Woo!